Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on a new episode of Sakura Quest, which is on episode 7. Now this episode right here is another part of a certain TV drama, so if anything else, let's just get this started. Well, not TV drama, but another film industry drama. We have to it that after what happened in last week's episode and they're continuing to do the cuts or scenes for the film, apparently we have to it that Riri-chan was actually having trouble doing the cuts correctly, but apparently with the help of Maki-chan, she eventually managed to get Riri to keep her calm in a certain way by telling her, which was shown later during the episode, to just think of it as a way to have fun and don't try to take it too personal in any other way. And therefore, Riri-chan managed to get through the cut in a good shape of time, and I go okay, that's pretty good, not too bad, etc. Eventually, we have to it that when it came to wanting to shoot the scenes ahead of time, not to mention the house in the problem that's being problematic for Yoshino-chan. Apparently, Yoshino was told that they had permission to burn down the house. Apparently, the one that's all run down. Apparently, the house that they tried to burn down last week's episode. We have to that Shiori-chan actually lied about that, and she actually had some memories about the home, which apparently was shown beforehand before Yoshino confronted Shiori-chan about it. And Yoshino did tell her I understand how you feel, but you can't live in the past, you know. And she goes only someone who left the hometown could actually say that. I'm thinking in my mind, well, I guess Yoshino-chan might be a little much of a jerk right there, but I can understand where she's coming from. But Shiori-chan, on the other hand, doesn't really want to burn down the house, but reluctantly she decides to let it. Eventually, they had some troublesome kids. They actually had to have some kids as zombies for some reason to cause some mischief in the film. So I just go I don't know how that's gonna go. And Riri-chan is not good with kids, because one time we do see one of the kids who were supposed to be zombies slap Sanai's butt, and I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, you got some kids really, etc. Although Maki-chan actually had to call in some help to get the kids because they want to shoot the scene ahead of time. Eventually, after they're trying to get to the scenes for the final scenes for the film, we have to it that Maki-chan decides to go back to certain memories of where she went through, and eventually she ends up watching one scene where she actually became part of a Snow White performance, which was shown beforehand before she watched the film to decide if she wants to continue acting or not. Eventually, she decides to come to her senses and decides to continue on with the final scene and help out, and therefore managed to get through, burn down the house, although Shiori-chan felt a little reluctant to say goodbye. But eventually, Yoshino-chan asked the other staff members and the others to put the name of the person who actually owned the house in the movie so they could honor her, even when the house is burned down, etc. So I just go oh, that's pretty sweet, And I'm really glad Yoshino-chan actually did that for Shiori-chan, because if that house really meant a lot to her, then she decided to make things better by putting her name in there, putting the owner's name in there, etc. So they could go back and look on the town. Eventually, they do get another call from the film industry, and apparently they got some popularity, but apparently there's some troublesome stuff happening there. So, although the ending was good, just the way how it went or something might be problematic later. So overall, a pretty cool episode. I'm really glad Maki-chan got back to her spirits where she wants to get acting again, and apparently she can't get rid of it, and that was a good feeling for her. I'm glad she's back into it, hopefully. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm out for Zito, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.